The house doesn't feel so empty now. Or maybe I just got used to the sound of my own footsteps on the creaking floor, of my own voice echoing from door to door. I don't turn around when I hear a noise. I don't expect to see your face. The ghost has become a companion in this quiet hollow space. I used to run from the silence, used to fill it with anything I could. Now I sit in the middle of it, and I find it's not so bad, it's good. I'm living with the echo, but the echo is my own. It doesn't sound like you now, it sounds like I've grown. It bounces off the walls I built from the rubble of your goodbye. And every time it comes back to me, it sounds a little more like I am going to be alright. I'm living with the echo, and it's finally sounding right. It's the sound of my own breathing, the rhythm of my own heart. The echo's not your voice anymore. It's the art of a brand new cabinet. For months I couldn't play a single track, but last week I put on your favorite. I heard your voice in the harmony, but I heard my own in the lead, and I realized the eye's the echo. I was just the echo of a need. I used to think the echo was a curse, a reminder of what I lost, but the echo is just a reflection of the bridge I had to cross. And on the other side of the bridge is a version of me that's whole, who doesn't need your resonance to feel like he has a soul. I'm living with the echo, but the echo is my own. It doesn't sound like you now, it sounds like I've grown. It bounces off the walls I built from the rubble of your goodbye. And every time it comes back to me, it sounds a little more like I am going to be alright. I'm living with the echo, and it's finally sounding right. I walked through every room last night and I called out your name just to hear how it would sound in the silence of the frame. It sounded like a stranger, it sounded like a lie, it sounded like a chapter that I finally closed my eyes on. So I called out my own name and the echo came back clear, and I stood there in the hallway, the fear that I would always be the second voice in the room. Now I'm the only voice, and the echo is my bloom. I'm living with the echo. It's the sound of my survival, it's the sound of being free. It doesn't ask for answers, it just repeats the truth. I know that I'm learning how to fly in the space you're left behind. I'm living with the echo, and I'm finally finding right. The echo, it's not your ghost who survived the sound of goodbye. You said I have to go now, and I said I know. Then a click and then a nothing, and I'm left here holding hope. The phone is warm against my ear, but your voice has disappeared, and the silence that comes after is the loudest thing I've heard in years. I set it down so gently on the table by the bed. I set it down so gently on the table by the bed. Replay the conversation, everything we said. You didn't say I love you at the end like you always do. You just said take care of yourself, and I knew, God, I knew. It's the silence after the call-ins that breaks me, not the words, not the tears, but the space where you should be. It rushes in like water, fills my lungs up with the cold, a stillness that confirms a fear my heart has ever told. I'm standing in the kitchen, phone still cradled in my hand, listening to nothing, trying hard to understand that the silence after the call means you're coming back at all. The silence after call is the lonely sound of all. I thought I'll call him back just to hear you say my name, but I knew you wouldn't answer, and I chattered just the same. So I let the quiet settle like a stone inside my chest. It's the final confirmation that our love has been laid to rest. The clock is ticking somewhere, but the seconds feel like glue. Every little sound reminds me I'm without you. The hum of the refrigerator, the creaking of the floor. They used to be so harmless, but now they're a war. It's the silence after the call-ins that breaks me, not the words, not the tears, but the space where you should be. It rushes in like water, fills my lungs up with the cold, a stillness that confirms a fear my heart has ever told. I'm standing in the kitchen, phone still cradled in my hand, listening to nothing, trying hard to understand that the silence after the call means you're coming back at all. The silence after call is the lonely sound of all. The emptiness is texture, it has weight, it has a sound. It's the echo of a goodbye that just keeps circling around. No footsteps on the porch now, no key inside the door, just the awful hollow certainty you're not mine anymore. Everyone talks about the shouting, the slam doors, the fights, but nobody warns you about the quiet after goodnight. When the line goes dead and the world keeps spinning on, but your whole universe has suddenly gone wrong. And you'd give anything to hear a breath, a sigh, a pause, but there's nothing but the dial tone and the echo of what was. It's the silence, just the silence. Not your laughter, not your crying, just the quiet left behind. It fills every room, you, it haunts everything I do. I'm still standing in the kitchen, phone still pressed against my chest, listening to the silence where you used to rest. And the silence after the call means you're never coming home. The silence after the call is the lonely you've ever known. There's a rope still hanging on the door that I can't bring myself to move. There's a tea stain on the counter where your mugger used to sit and cool. I walk from room to empty room, looking for a trace of warmth that used to follow you, and a warmth that used to follow you. In every single space, I thought if I kept everything exactly as it was, you'd walk back through that doorway, just because it was. But the shape of you is gone now, and the house feels twice as wide. I reach for you in darkness and find nothing on the side. I still hear your footsteps in the hallway late at night, but the shape of you is gone now, and I'm holding on too tight. And I'm holding on too tight to a shadow and a lie. Your favorite flowers just to watch them fade and die, like everything hold on to that doesn't have your eyes. I talk to your reflection in the mirror where you'd stand with a broken heart in hand. I know I should be letting go, I know I should be brave, babe, but letting go means admitting you're already in your grave. 'Cause the shape of you is gone now, and the house feels twice as wide. I reach for you in darkness and find nothing on the side, but the shape of you is gone now, and I'm holding on too tight to a shadow and a lie. I don't miss the arguments, I don't miss the pain. I miss the way you'd say my name like it would never rain. I miss the curve of your shoulder, the sound your sleepy breath. I miss the way we fit together, like we cheat even death. And the shape of you is gone now, and I'm standing in door looking at the spaces that aren't yours anymore. I still reach for you in darkness, but the darkness reaches back with nothing but the silence and a heart that's off its track. 'Cause the shape of you is gone now, and I'm trying to move on, but how do you move on from someone who is home? There's a robe still hanging on the door. I learned your coffee, learned your moods, bent my whole world to fit your shoes. You took my hand, but not my heart. I was your friend when I wanted to be your art of bread. You gave me silence, I heard it instead. I loved you from the other side of love. Gave you fire, you stood there looking down from above. I burned for you, you felt the heat but not the flame. Woke up reaching for your side of the bed. Fingers found the cold instead. Sat up too fast, room spun around. Forgot for a second you're not in this town. The windows open from the night before. Curtains moving like they're searching for something I can't name, something I can't claim. I press my hand against my chest, feel the engine running stressed. Every inhale feels like dust, every inhale feels like death, like I'm breathing what you left. I'm boring air that used to belong to you, trying to fill these lungs with something new, but the oxygen tastes like goodbye, and I can't seem to get it right. I'm borrowing air, and it's suffocating me tonight. Went to the kitchen, opened the fridge, stood there staring at the empty edge. Grocery list still pinned to the door, your handwriting I can't ignore. I poured a glass of water from the tap, drank it slow like medicine perhaps, but my throat's still tight, can swallow the light. I keep counting every breath, like each one might be my last. This body doesn't know we held. You were the atmosphere I lived inside. Now I'm gasping on the outside, learning how to exist in the space you used to kiss, in the space you used to kiss. Is this what living feels like when the anchor's ripped away? I'm treading water, gasping light, trying to find the surface height, but the waves keep coming anyway. I'm boring air that used to belong to you. Every breath is something I have to choose, but the oxygen tastes like goodbye. I'm borrowing air, I'm borrowing air. One breath in, one breath out, one more minute without a doubt. The ceiling fan keeps counting time. 3 in the morning, losing my mind. The world's asleep, but I'm wide awake, still paying for my old mistakes. I should be over this by now, at least that's what they tell me how. But healing's got a crooked pace, and I still see you every place. Pillows wet, but I'm too tired to cry, just staring at the shadows climbing high. It's been months, but somehow you're still close, like a ghost that only my heart knows. I'm lying here alone, but you're still in my head, dancing through the silence that lives inside my bed. The radio won't save me, the dark is way too loud. I'm surrounded by the memory of everything we couldn't keep. And I've never felt so lonely while trying to couldn't keep, and I've never felt so lonely while trying to fall asleep. It's been months, but tonight I'm right back at goodbye, still loving you with heavy eyes. I scroll through photos I should delete, the ones where we look so complete. Your smile frozen on my screen, a life I wish I'd never seen. I wonder if you sleep okay, or if my ghost visits you the same way. Do you reach out in the middle of night, just to find I'm not by your side? Maybe I'm just a chapter you closed, a faded postscript that nobody knows. But here in the quiet, you're still so real. the only thing my heart can feel. I'm lying here alone, but you're still in my head, dancing through the silence that lives inside my bed. The radio won't save me, the dark is way too loud. I'm surrounded by the memory of everything we couldn't keep. I've never felt so lonely while trying to couldn't keep, and I've never felt so lonely while trying to fall asleep. It's been months, but tonight I'm right back at goodbye, still loving you with heavy eyes. I've tried replacing you with dreams, but my mind replays our final scene. The quiet words that turn all night. If time's a healer, it's moving slow, cause my heart still breaks like a week ago. I'd give anything to feel your weight, but I'm just talking to the empty space. I'm lying here alone, you're still in my head. I never felt so lonely as I do right here today. It's been months, but tonight I'm back at that goodbye, still loving you with heavy eyes. 3:15, still awake, still missing you, still alone. The road is dark, but I know every curve. I've traced it with my memory 1,000 times. The dashboard glow. The dashboard glow is the only light I trust, and the hum of the engine drowns out the cries. I don't know where I'm going anymore, I just know I can't stay still. Every mile marker is a reminder of a life I couldn't fulfill. I'm moving forward, but I'm not advancing, just burning fuel to feel alive. The speed bomber says I'm leaving, but my heart never left the drive. Driving without headlights through the night, blind to everything but the past in my sight. I don't need to see the road ahead, I already know where it led. To a dead end, to a wall, to the place where I lost it all. Driving without headlights is the only way I don't fall. I passed the street where we first kissed, under that flickering lamppost light. I didn't slow down, I didn't stop, I just gripped the wheel and held on tight, because stopping would mean remembering, and remembering would break me in two. So I keep my foot on the accelerator and let the dark see me through. I know the hazards, I know the risk, but the crash already happened inside. There's nothing left out there to hit that hasn't already made me collide. What if I turn the morning sun? How far I've really gone? Would the light reveal a path forward, or just show me I'm still withdrawn? Driving without headlights, I'll go on. The darkness is familiar, the light is gone. I don't wanna see the exit sign, I just wanna keep you in my mind. So let the curves be blind, let the road be steep. I'm driving through the memories I keep, without headlights, without a plan, just a broken heart and a lonely girl. I found your old receipt inside my coat from that rainy Friday when we missed the train. We laughed so hard we almost didn't notice. Now I'm standing in the doorway, just the rain. Your toothbrush still sits beside the mirror. I don't know why I can throw it away. It's like my heart believes if I keep holding on, you'll walk back in and everything will change. But the hallway stays quiet, the key you left on the counter hasn't moved for weeks. I miss you in the smallest ways, the sugar that you never take, the way you'd hum while making tea, the songs you'd sing just for me. This house remembers everything, your laugh still echoes in the walls, and I'm just learning how to fall asleep without you breathing next to me. I went to that bookstore you loved on Orchard Street, bought the novel you've been meaning to read. I thought I'd feel you somewhere in the pages, but all I felt was empty space instead. I still set the table just for two sometimes, like muscle memory I can't shake. And when I hear a key turn in the neighbor's door, my heart still breaks for goodness sake. I know you're not coming home, but still waits like a porch light left on too long. I miss you in the smallest ways, the sugar that you never take, the way you'd hum while making tea, the songs you'd sing just for me. This house remembers everything, your laugh still echoes in the walls, and I'm just learning how to fall asleep without you breathing next to me. They tell me time will soften all the edges, that one day I'll wake and not reach for your name. But grief is just love with no place to rest, and missing you feels like the only thing that stayed. So I'll keep your old receipt inside my pocket, a paper ghost of what we used to be. I'm not ready yet to let the world forget you, or to let you fully leave. I miss you in the smallest ways, the sugar that you never take, the way you'd hum while making tea. God, I miss you singing to me. This house still echoes with your name, I trace it softly on the glass. I'm still not ready to let pass a single day without you here with me. The table's still set for two, but it's just me now, just me. I was curled up on the sofa, rain against the glass, watching some old movie that we said would always last. My phone lit up beside me, I smiled before I read, watching some old movie that we said would always last. My phone lit up beside me, I smiled before I read, didn't know the words you'd chosen would leave me here for dead. You started typing, paused and typed again. I watched those 3 gray dots like a fool who thought you'd send I love you, or I'm on my way. Not I can't do this, not another day. You broke up with me in a message, no warning, no goodbye. I watched our whole world shatter in a paragraph of lies. You say you deserve much better, like that was supposed to help, while I was drowning on the carpet, screaming at myself. I didn't get a reason, just to please don't make this hard, and a read receipt at midnight that left me torn and scarred. No slamming door, no angry tears, just a quiet phone, and the sudden realization I was suddenly alone. I scrolled up through our history, all the good night and good morning, the plans we made for April, the jokes that kept us warm. And right below your message, this cold and final thread, was a heart emoji from this morning. Now the whole thing's dead. I thought about you writing it somewhere calm and dry, while I was here just missing you, were practicing goodbye. Did your thumb shake when you pressed send, or was it easy as a sigh? Did you even mean forever? Was forever just a lie? You broke up with me in a message, no warning, no goodbye. I watched our whole world shatter in a paragraph of lies. You say you deserve much better, like that was supposed to help, while I was drowning on the carpet, screaming at myself. I didn't get a reason, just to please don't make this hard, and a read receipt at midnight that left me torn and scarred. No slamming door, no angry tears, just a quiet phone, and the sudden realization I was suddenly alone. I still can't bring myself to delete that thread, it's the last thing that you ever said. I keep it like a scar I have to touch to remind me. I can sometimes when my phone buzz late, my heart still goodness sake, thinking maybe you've come back around, but it's just the ghost in the machine I found. You broke up with me in a message, I never got to ask you, I never got to ask you why. You left me staring at a screen, left me with no place to cry. You said I hope you find your happiness, like that's not what you stole. Now I'm picking through the wreckage of a love I can't control. You didn't even call me, just typed and pressed delete, and a piece of me still lives inside every receipt. No slam door, no final fight, just a hum and dial tone, and the sudden realization just a gray Ulysses, then nothing at all. You were my whole world, now I'm just a name you scroll past when you're bored, and I'm still here, alone. head on the pillow, but my mind's on the run, chasing the memory of what we've undone. The window's cracked, I can hear the wind sigh. Sounds like the whisper of our last goodbye. They said by summer I'd forget your face, but seasons change and I'm still in this place, flipping the pages of an empty bed. Every car that passes paints stripes on the wall. I listen for your footsteps that never call. When love's already gone its separate ways, I'm wide awake staring at the shadows on the blinds, drowning in the noise inside my mind. The world is dreaming, but I'm stuck in the past, holding on to something that wasn't meant to last. They say time heals, but it's been months and I'm still blue. I'm lying here alone, still not over you, so completely alone. Nothing feels like home, just me in the shadows and a heart made of stone. I still keep your side of the bed untouched, like some sacred space you never really loved. The sheets are cold, a desert of regret, a monument to everything we left. I pick up my phone, scroll past your name. The glow of the screen just adds to the pain. That smile you gave me, I still realize maybe healing's just a word we say out loud to make the lonely feel a little proud. But here I'm just a bird that forgot how to sing. I'm wide awake staring at the shadows on the blinds, drowning in the noise inside my mind. The world is dreaming, but I'm stuck in the past, holding on to something that wasn't meant to last. They say time heals, but it's been months and I'm still blue. I'm lying here alone, still not over you, so completely alone. Nothing feels like home, just me in the shadows and a heart made of stone. What's the point of sleeping when sleep don't come? What's the point of healing when the healing's numb? I've tried meditation, I've tried prayer, but my soul still packed these feelings in a box and throw the key. I toss it in the ocean, let it sink to the deep, but I'm just a prisoner of a love that used to be, begging for release that I can't reach. I'm wide awake staring at the shadows on the blinds, drowning in the noise inside a love song, so completely alone, so completely alone. Just me in the shadows and this empty throne. Shadows dancing on my wall, they know your name. Still no sleep, just the morning light. Another day, another night, alone. I was reaching for a book I never read when a photograph fell out instead. It landed at my feet, I picked it up. Just a simple shot of us in love. Your hands around my waist, my laugh caught in the light. Some Sunday afternoon before goodbye. I didn't even know I still had this. Now I can't unsee the happiness I miss. Time stood still right in that room, like the flowers on my dress still bloom. And I whispered to the empty air, didn't we look beautiful back there? Oh, this faded frame is holding me hostage to a memory I thought I set free. One glance at me is just slip away. I'm back in a day you didn't leave. I swore I was better, I swore I was here. Now I'm sinking in the way you made me feel, cradling a picture like a fool, missing you in ways I never knew I could still do. The corner's yellow but your eyes are clear, looking at me like you're still right here. I can almost hear the music that was playing low. The little cafe where we didn't know that forever had an expiration date. Printed on the paper we didn't save, but my memory develops it just fine. Every detail, you were mine, all mine. I first photo back inside the book. Walk away without a second look, but my soul keeps seeing what we used to be. And missing you is washing over me. Oh, the heart don't care how long it's been. It breaks the same again and again. Faded frame in my trembling hands. Still loving a ghost I don't understand. Miss you, oh I miss you. Soft hum fading out. The ceiling is a canvas and the dark is my pain. I draw your face 1,000 times until the details fade. The clock beside my bed is counting every breath I take. Another sleepless hour, another heart I have to break. They said the hurt would soften once the seasons learn to change, but autumn turned to winter and it still feels just the same. I'm frozen in a moment where you whispered it'll be fine. Now I'm staring at the shadows, wishing you were mine. I've counted all the reasons I should finally let you go, but my heart keeps playing movies of a life we'll never know. And the silence in this room is like a choir singing loud of everything I've lost and can't get back now. I'm lying wide awake in the middle of the night, reaching for a ghost that I know I'll never find. It's been months since you left, but I'm still right here, drowning in the quiet, disappearing year by year. I'm completely alone in a bed made for two, 1,000 midnights later and I'm still not over you. I've memorized the cracks that trace the ceiling like a map, every one a pathway leading somewhere you are at. I wonder if you ever stare at ceilings where you sleep, or if I'm just a secret that your walls refuse to keep. My phone lights up with nothing, just the time and battery, a reminder that you're never gonna reach back out to me. And I've never felt so hollow in a world that's full of sound, like a shipwreck undiscovered, never to be found. Maybe healing isn't linear, maybe grief comes like a tide. Some nights I almost surface, other nights I'm pulled inside. The quiet is a weight that I've been carrying for so long. I've forgotten what it feels like to be strong. I'm lying wide awake in the middle of the night, reaching for a ghost that I know I'll never find. It's been months since you left, but I'm still right here, drowning in the quiet, disappearing year by year. I'm completely alone in a bed made for two, but the echo of your laughter is the loudest song. So I'll lie here in the darkness, let the hours turn to days, because missing you's the only part of you that stays. I'm lying wide awake in the middle of the night, talking to the air like you might reply. It's been months and I'm still frozen at the door, watching you walk out and there's nothing I can do. 1,000 midnights later, I'm still in love with you. The clock says 4:03, still no sleep, still you, still me, alone. The suitcase by the hallway hasn't moved an inch tonight. You're folding up your sweaters while I search for one more reason. The coffee's getting colder than the silence in this room, and every little second feels like something's slipping loose. If I could stop the morning, I'd hold it where we are. Don't tell me it's already over, don't let the daylight steal your name. I'm trying not to ask too much, but everything in me still says I wish you could stay just a little longer in this quiet little place. Leave your jacket on the chair, your heartbeat in this space. I'm not asking for forever, I'm not asking you to change. Just don't let this night become a memory. Stay until the morning forgets your name. I wish you could stay. Your favorite mug is waiting where you always leave it out. The record keeps on spinning but the music's fading now. You say some things are meant to end. I hear the words but not the sound. I'm counting every breath between. I'm counting every breath between the moment you let go and walk away. If love could borrow one more hour, I'd spend it looking in your eyes. Maybe we'd find what's still life or goodbye decides. I wish you could stay just a little longer in this quiet little place. Leave your laughter in these walls, your shadow the doorway. I'm not asking for forever, I'm just scared to watch you fade. Can we live inside this moment one more time before tomorrow takes you away? I wish you could stay. If I knew the words to change your mind, I'd say them over and over. If love was only holding on, I'd never loosen my hands. Maybe hearts don't break all at once. Maybe they leave in pieces every time you turn away. I wish you could stay, even if it's only one more song before you leave. Let the morning wait outside, let the world forget to breathe. I'm not asking for forever, only one more night to give goodbye has to find us. Let it lose its way somehow. Stay here with me now, stay here somehow. I wish you could stay, I wish you could stay, I wish you could stay. It's 2 a.m. and I'm still on my side, like some invisible line you drew is keeping me inside. Your pillow hasn't moved, your pillow hasn't moved, I haven't let it. I keep the blanket folded like you're coming back to get it. Some part of me still thinks if I stay still enough, you'll walk through that door, and none of this will be enough to break us. I know you're not coming, I've known since the morning you left without a sound, but my body hasn't learned that yet. I'm still on my side of the bed, still leaving room for something that's already dead. Ooh. Still reaching in the dark for a hand that isn't there, still breathing in the ghost of you, still hanging in the air, still your side of the bed. I moved your glass, but I can't move your memory. It's in the way I sleep, the way I make too much coffee. I catch myself turning to tell you something small. A song I heard, a thought that doesn't matter much at all. And the silence hits me like a door I didn't see. All those little moments with nowhere left to be. I know it's over, I've folded all your letters and I've cried them dry, but my hands keep forgetting. I'm still on my side of the bed, still leaving room for something that's already dead. Ooh. Still reaching in the dark for a hand that isn't there, still breathing in the ghost of you, still hanging in the air, still your side of the bed. Maybe this is how I hold you now, not in my arms, just in the space I haven't allowed myself to cross. Maybe letting go starts here somehow, in the quiet cars. I'm still on my side of the bed, still reaching in the dark for a hand that isn't there. But tonight I touch the cold sides to feel how far you've gone. Even now that I'm home, still your side of the bed. Gave you my morning mornings before I gave them to myself. I saved you the last piece of everything I had. I learned your coffee order, memorized your moods. I bent my world around you, and I never thought was bad. You took my hand in crowded rooms, but your eyes were somewhere else. You said my name like it was just another word. And I convinced myself that maybe that was love, when all along it was the sound of being unheard. I was pouring my heart into a cup with no bottom. I was planting my dreams in a yard that was frozen. You gave me just enough to keep me hanging on, but never enough to keep me warm. I love you from the other side of love, where it's cold and it's one-sided and it's never quite enough. I gave you all my fire and you just stood there in the light, never knowing I was burning up inside each night. I loved you, oh I loved you with a desperate, hungry heart, but you never loved me back, not even from the start. And the cruelest part is I still can't hate your name for a love that was never mine to claim. I kept a list of every time you smiled my way, like I was collecting crumbs to get me through the day. I changed my hair, my clothes, my voice, my plans, trying to be the girl who'd finally make you understand. But you just saw a friend, a comfort, a familiar face, someone who would always stay no matter what you gave, someone who would always stay no matter what you gave. And I was so busy loving you, I didn't see that you were never looking back at me. I was writing you songs you would never hear. I was crying your name into an empty atmosphere. You gave me just enough to keep me on the line, but never enough to make you mine. I love you from the other side of love, where it's cold and it's one-sided and it's never quite enough. I gave you all my fire and you just stood there in the light, never knowing I was burning up inside each night. I loved you, oh I loved you with a desperate, hungry heart, but you never loved me back, not even from the start. And the cruelest part is I still can't hate your name for a love that was never mine to claim. And I can't rescue myself, I already know that I gave my heart to someone who just didn't care. I've been replaying the last real night we had. The way you held your coffee cup like you were cold inside. You said you were just tired, said work had been a lot. And I believed you cause I wanted to. And I believed you cause I wanted to. Because believing you was easier than reading all the things that were living quietly between your words. Now I hear it differently. Every pause, every almost, every pause, every almost, every time you looked away. The conversation underneath the conversation. Everything you didn't say is louder than the things you did. Every word you swallowed down, every sentence that you never let begin. I keep hearing all the spaces where the truth was trying to come through. Everything you didn't say said everything about me losing you. I wonder if you practiced it, the leaving, if you tried the words out quietly alone. Did you stand in front of the mirror or just strive and let the silence do the work for you instead? Because the time you finally said it out loud, because by the time you finally said it out loud, you'd already been gone for longer than I knew. And now I'm left here parsing it, every glance, every exhale, every night you turned away, building a translation I can't trust. Everything you didn't say is louder than the things you did. Every word you swallowed down, every sentence that you never let begin. I keep hearing all the spaces where the truth was trying to come through. Everything you The moment I understood that you'd already decided. Everything you didn't say still lives inside this apartment. In the walls, every swallowed downs, every word you swallowed down is still somewhere in the air when nighttime falls, where a different version of us might have pulled through. Everything you didn't say was the most honest thing ever heard from you, and I'm still listening long after there's nothing left to say.